Hello everyone, this is Justin of Team Herpy Derp with my deck profile on my Chaos Salvo. It's top 8 in locals. I got 5th place last weekend, and I plan on running it again this weekend. And it's extremely consistent, has a lot of draw power and defense. You pretty much won't get OTK'd most of the time, and my side deck is made for the format that I am bursting currently. Alright, let's start off with the main deck first. We have triple Dekoichi. It's your main draw power lots. Times just set that and your opponent attacks into it and you get a free card. And then with, Salvo, you summon that and get Black Rose. 3 Cyber Valley for defensive. Its secondary effects are used sometimes. It's a level 1, so you can synchro with it with effect failure. And your opponent attacks into it, you just remove it from play, and battle phase, draw a card. So it's another draw power. Triple Fader, more defense, and level 1 also, so you can synchro with Valor for Formula Synchron. And my camera is having some light issues here. Alright, 3-dimensional Alchemists to reuse your faders and your valleys. And a lot of times if you hit something like BLS, it'll have psychological warfare on your opponent because they don't really want to get rid of it, because then you get BLS or whatever. Just really good at recycling. 3 Caius, because it works well with the faders and it's just more removal power that you need. Double Salvo to bring back to Koichi, and then sync for Black Rose to clear the fields. Or you can just do it with other things as well. There's plenty of options. It's a dark. Alright, what the hell? Alright, there we go. Alright. 2 Cyber Dragons. Works well with the Caiuses, and it's pretty good bottomless and Solemn bait. Alright. Double Chaos Orc. Just good removal and easy to get out. Double Valor. Wins me a lot of games. It's really good against Zectors, other decks. Double Card Trooper for milling power, plus it's more draw power in the deck as well. It's kind of broken. Alright, double Raikou for destruction and milling. Kind of serves the same purpose as Card Trooper, except destroying instead of drawing. 1 Honest, a bunch of monsters in the deck are lights, and it just always helps to win. 1 Dark Arms, since you do manipulate the grave a lot, he's easy as hell to get out. Gores, because you don't really have any back row, so he's extremely easy to pull out. If you get him, you'll get him. Envoy, he's just broken, attacks a bunch of times, does massive damage. And then Necroface, because it disrupts a lot of decks, because once you get their main cards banished, if you're lucky enough, you can disturb their entire strategy. And then late game, you can summon it to recycle your whole deck, and then it'll just be a beat stick. Triple Gold Sark. It searches out your staple spells and sometimes BLS, but most of the time you go for Necroface first, and then it sets up things for Dimensional Alchemists other in the game, and then you get Necroface to your hand, and then you could just wait later in the game to use that as a beat stick. Heavy, it's stable. Dark Hole, clear the field. Allure, just some more draw power. Reborn, works amazing. Bring it back BLS. And then 1 Return for the Different Dimension is your trump card, and it's pretty much MST bait or whatever, because this is the only back row you have. And with the return, you can actually use that as a loop with Cyber Valleys by bringing back Cyber Valley and a Cyber Valley. And then using 1's effects to remove from play a card in your hand, and then Cyber Valley itself to return this to the top of your deck, and then you play the other Cyber Valley, another monster with summoned by return, then draw 2, and then you have return back in your hand. But if you're using that with Necroface, that's pretty much what you wanted to do, because then you'll keep removing cards. Alright, there's the main deck. And then let's see, for extra, we have Uno Formula Synchron, because it's extremely easy to get out, and it's more draw power. This deck does draw a lot. Armory Arm, for those times, you know, when you have a Fader and a Salvo, you could just get this, and it works extremely well with BLS because it's 4,000 and attacks twice, and then does 1,000 damage each time it destroys a monster. Magical Android is my level 5. It's a light, it gains life points at the end phase, it's just pretty good. Gaia Knight, he's a beat stick, runs over a lot of things in the format. Ancient Fairy Dragon is for that GK matchup that I might get, or something, you know, or heroes, because they play Fusion Gate, and then you can just pop that off, and then you gain 1,000 life points. 2 Black Rose, since I only main deck 2 Salvo, and it's no need for 3 really, and it just blows up the field. Can't really use its secondary effect, which kind of sucks, but Thought Roll Archfiend has decent negation ability and gaining life points as well. And it's 27. Alright, Void Ogre Dragon can be get out with this deck too using salvos, and having no cards in your hand once per turn negation effect, it pretty much becomes the Sheehan with more attack. 2 Stardust, just cause, you know, it's a good card for negation. My level 9 is a beat stick with 29, and you get to draw cards when it destroys a defense position. 2 Fortress, since you are running Cyber Dragons, and if you're going against like a machine matchup, or even Chaos Dragons, when they have Card Trooper, you can use this in a Cyber Dragon to keep them from getting that free card, since it just sends it to the grave. Alright, now here's my side deck. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors for the Hieratic and Lightsworn matchups. I did not verse any Hieratics or Lightsworns last time we were locals, but I was prepared. Triple MST for versing those back row heavy decks, or Inzectors, because you just set that, and then when they equip, you pop it off. 2 Mask of Restrict for the Hieratic matchup again, or even if you're versing Frognarks or something random like that. 2 Shadow Imprisonings for versing Dark Worlds and Inzectors, or what else that runs Darks. 3rd Salvo, just in case you really feel like you need to clear the field more often, you can. 2 Constipated Lights to verse those Dark decks again, works really well against GKs, Gravekeepers, and Dark Worlds as well. Now, DD Crow was amazing against Chaos Dragons and Inzectors. And with the Chaos Dragon matchup, I kept him from getting any Darks in the grave the whole duel, just by using Crow. He got that 1 Dark finally, and I was like, I'm gonna Crow that. And then another Cyber Dragon, because if you do get like a machine matchup, then you can side this 3rd one in, and you can get out Chimeritic Fortress Dragon more often. And it's good floater, because it's pretty much free and baits out other things. Alright, so that's my deck profile.